Hello everybody, welcome to GIS Pathshala Grade 9 Social Science Geography Chapter 2 Physical Features of India. In the previous lecture we have seen about the location and boundary of India. Now we are going to see about the physical features of India. See, India is a vast country with varied landforms. Our country has practically all major physical features of the earth. See, in our country all the major physical features are there: mountains, plains, deserts, plateaus, and islands. India is a large landmass formed during different geological periods, which has influenced her relief in present form. The movement of the plates result in building up stresses within the plates and the continental rocks above, leading to folding, floating, and volcanic activity. Due to the movement of the plates, some other activities are going to be happen, and because of those activities, the folding, floating, and volcanic activities are there. Because of all the such type of things, there are changes in the landform, and the physical features might be changed. Now, classification of plate movements. The plate movements are classified into three types. They are convergent boundary. While some plates come towards each other and form convergent boundary. Divergent boundary. Some plates move away from each other and form divergent boundary. See, some plates move towards each other, so they are coming closer to each other and moving and making a convergent boundary. Some plates are moving away from each other, so they are separating from each other, so they are making the divergent boundary. In transform boundary, in the event of two plates, when two plates coming together, they may either collide and crumble, or one may slide under the other. Collide means they might be strike with each other. At times they may also move horizontally past each other and form transform boundary. So these three types of plate movements are there: convergent boundary, divergent boundary, and transform boundary. See, the picture is given. See, convergent is there, divergent is there, convergent is there, and transform is there. See, divergent is a gap is coming, convergent both together are there, and transform means up down is there. Plate boundaries. The oldest landmass, the peninsula part, was the part of Gondwana land. The Gondwana land included India, Australia, South Africa, South America as a one single landmass. See, all these were together in a single landmass. The convectional current split the crust into number of pieces, thus leading to the drifting of the Indo-Australian plates after being separated from the Gondwana land towards north. The northward drift resulted in the collision of the plates with the much larger Eurasian plates. Due to this collision, sedimentary rocks which were accumulated in the geocycline known as the teeths were folded form folded to form the mountain system of Western Asia and Himalayas. So this type of things happened in the end. The plates were different from each other. Some other things happened, and because of that the mountain system of Western Asia and Himalaya formed. See some major plates of the earth: India, Australia plates, Australian plates, South American plate, Pacific plate, North American plate, Antarctic plate, Eurasian plate, and African plate. See, these are the plates are shown on the map of the world. Now, physical features of India. India is a picture of diversity. Its physical features are northern mountains, northern plains, Great Indian Desert, the peninsular plateau, coastal plains, and islands. See, these are the physical features. Now, one by one, we will see all the physical features. See, in this map also you can see northern mountains. This brownish color is there. Light green type color is northern plains. Desert area is this light yellow. Dark orangish yellow is the peninsular plateau, and the dark green is coastal plain, and these are the islands. In this also you can see the all the physical features of India. Now the Himalayas are the youngest mountain in the world and are the folded mountains. The Himalayas run along the northern borders of India. The Himalayas form an arc which is about 2400 km long. The width varies from 400 km in Kashmir to 150 km in Arunachal Pradesh. See, the Himalayas, width of Himalaya is more in Kashmir side and less in the Arunachal Pradesh. The altitudinal variation are greater in eastern part than in the western part. There are three parallel ranges in its longitudinal extent. See, three parallel lines of Himalaya mountain is there. Himalaya mountain is there. See, the Himalaya starts from Kashmir in the north and ends in Arunachal Pradesh in the east. So, from north to east it is going. Himalayas are known as young fold mountains. Himalayas are known as young fold mountains. Three parallel ranges of Himalayas. Which are the three ranges? The Greater Himalayas or Himadri, Lesser Himalayas or the Himachal, Outer Himalayas or the Shivalik range. So you should have to remember both the names. Now in this picture also you can see the one layer, another second layer and the third layer. See, it is broader near upper northern part and in the eastern side it is not so much broad as compared to the this upper side, northern side. It is narrow. As soon as you are going to this east side, it is becoming the narrow. Now the Greater Himalayas or the Himadri, highest north and the northernmost Himalayan range, average height is 6000 meter above the sea level. Kanchenjunga in Sikkim, the highest peak of India. Now the Lesser Himalayas or the Himachal, the height is 1500 to 3500 kilometer above the sea level. Many beautiful hill stations, Simla, Mussoorie, etc. are there in this range. After that, the outer Himalayas or the Shivalik range, average height is 1550 meter. It is not a continuous range and merges with marshy foothills called Terai. See, not a continuous range, in between foothills are there. And because of the foothills, it is prone to landslide. Landslide occurs there in the Shivalik range. Important region for trade and tourism. So it is very important for trade and tourism. See, Himalayan region from east to west. See, there are four sections of Himalayan region. Punjab Himalayas. This part lies between the Indus and Satluj river. From west to east, this is also known as Kashmir Himalaya and Himachal Himalaya respectively. See, sections are there. Three ranges are there. The sections are there. Kuman Himalayas. This part lies between Satluj and Kali river. Nepal Himalayas. This part lies between Kali and Tista rivers. In Assam Himalayas, this part lies between the Tista and Dihang rivers. See, eastern hills and mountains. See, now eastern side what is there? The Brahmaputra marks the eastern border of the Himalaya. Beyond the Dihang Gorge, the Himalayas bend sharply toward the south. See, beyond the Dihang, the Himalayas bend sharply towards south and form the eastern hills or Purvanchal. These hills run through the northeastern states of India. They are mostly composed of sandstones. These hills are composed of the Pataka Hills, Naga Hills, Manipur Hills and Mizo Hills. So east side, Assam side, what the Himalaya ranges are there, how it is there, that is the given. It is turning like this. Now some highest peak of the Himalayas: Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, Makalu, Dalgiri, Naga Parbat, Annapurna, Nanda Devi, Kamet. These are some of the highest peak of the Himalayas. So now we have seen about the Himalaya ranges. This is the physical feature of India, mountain ranges, and in mountain ranges we have seen about the Himalaya ranges. Now further physical features we will see in our next video lecture. Thank you.